Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect, Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Ball Games in Bellingham, Mass. Here we have some games where I'm actually playing Storm, and that hand absolutely will not do. Going back, rounding out the rounds here, getting rid of the bye, possibly winning some prizes. What's not to like? Matt has done quite a bit of winning in our Wednesday night series, as well as our F&M with this Eureka Tell list. I believe both him and Adam, two-time Brennan, were on this list at the Leaving a Legacy Open, and Adam did top 8 with it. I'm actually not sure if Matt was able to play in that one. We've got a Duress responded to by Brainstorm, which could have been a lot worse. He actually has 4 main deck Veil of Summer, which would be an absolute blowout against this Duress. Brainstorm used to be the kind of worst case scenario for that turn 1, but now there's a whole world of pain that green instant has unleashed on mages looking to get some discard advantage, some hidden information revealed, and some cards stripped from hand. Ponder is taken, leaving just a Force of Will. If this top card isn't blue, the shields are down. Really no business here. Eureka or any show and tell deck. Oh, and Omniscience was a blue card. Question is the Force of Will taken here or the Omniscience? And actually gonna play super defensively here. That may not be correct, because this 5th land, or 4th land, 5th mana, going to be coming down very soon, making this Force of Will hard castable, regardless if there's a blue card in hand. Storm generally going to need to actually completely clear the way, and now Infernal Tutor revealing Cabal Ritual, so this hand is going to be extremely explosive. I guess we're going to see if it can actually play through an active Force of Will. And no, it does not. So passing the turn, it looks like the Force of Will would have been the better card to take, as Matt has not show and telled in that Omniscience. Very low risk of him doing that. And of course that would also make his Force of Will castable for free, so we know he doesn't have a show and tell and Omniscience in hand from here. And Cabal Ritual, and likely to have a hard cast Force on this. That's a lot of mana. 5 is very dangerous. No, he's going to let it resolve, perhaps fearing those other 2 lands and their ability to ritual around this counterspell. Counterspelling rituals is best when you actually bottleneck their mana and stop them from moving forward. Those other 2 lands may have been too much of a signal to Matt, and now Dark Petition. At this stage, even an Empty the Warrens off of this likely to be lethal. Does this prompt him to counter, and will that be enough to stop whatever line is available? We see another Cabal Ritual in hand. So Dark Petition actually countered and passing the turn. So things started out looking very good for Storm. Now Eureka Tell taking advantage of this, I would probably say, fumble. Omniscience has been shown in. Storm got no permanents to put in. Preordain shows, a Cabal Ritual and an Infernal Tutor. That is aggressive. Cabal Ritual. Storm of 2, 5 black, now up to 8 black. Oh, and it looks like Past in Flames is in hand already. Wow, so that Infernal Tutor, I think, is actually just left on top of the library. Even if this Past in Flames gets stopped, it's still going to be a disaster. And Past in Flames does resolve. A discard spell from the graveyard clears the way, or at least just checks to see if there's a counterspell. There is not, and this is going to be it from here. Just a few rituals, and there's going to be plenty of lethal Storm here. And, of course, got the Tendrils in hand. Don't even need a tutor for it, so there you go. That's actually a dangerous situation for the blue mages in general, when they do naturally have their Tendrils of Agony. I've seen a lot of games stolen where the last card in the hand is Tendrils, and smaller cards like Cabal Rituals or Dark Rituals, Lion's Eye Diamonds get fought over. Those extra counter spells add to the Storm count, and then the Tendrils comes in uncounterable, particularly game 1, where Flusterstorm and other sideboard cards are not able to handle it. Matt, however, does have these Veil of Summers. Really the reason to go green here. Eureka, probably not as good as Sneak Attack, all things being considered. Sneak Attack does allow the deck to have some lines where you can actually play a permanent and then pass and then draw into what you need. Eureka Tell does not have that luxury. It does have to have all the goods in the hand, and that's, of course, playing directly into Veil of Summer and just how good it is at protecting that zone, completely blanking your opponent's discard, essentially countering their first discard spell, but still stopping them from continuing to make you discard for that turn. And often in Legacy, particularly when you're playing a combo deck, a turn can be an eternity. Veil of Summer so strong. Actually just got banned this morning in Standard, banned last week in Pioneer. Things are a changing. Renin 6 just got the axe as of the filming of this video. We're going to have a little bit of a backlog of Renin 6 matches. We've got a few weeks of content yet to come. Ponder going to the bin. Lotus Petal representing a potential Veil of Summer. But we've got a Ponder instead on turn 1. Not discard this time around. Instead, looking to sculpt a little bit. Ponder and keeping it, and we see a cantrip. Usually when your opponent's keeping off of a Ponder, it's either extremely bad news or just another cantrip. Brainstorm here does resolve, and what a fistful of rituals. This could be over very, very quickly if Matt doesn't have any type of defenses, and given that he's got 3 mana up, you've got to imagine his hand does contain some counter spells. Fetch and now Thoughtseize. And there's the Veil of Summer countering this Thoughtseize, allowing Matt to draw a card. And this will not be the turn that Storm takes it down. Alright, so hopefully that pause feature worked. Guess we'll see when I upload the video. Ancient Tomb being dropped by Matt. OBS is recently upgraded. Do all of these in one take, with very rare exceptions. Was away helping a customer at the counter for a few minutes there. Now with plenty of time to think about his lines. And starting back up with Ponder. And it looks like a Veil of Summer. Tell you, Veil of Summer much better in Matt's deck than it is in Storm. Being able to... Oh, here we go. Being able to keep it in hand much easier in a show and tell deck than a deck that uses Infernal Tutor. And now Brainstorm. Storm 5. Now, if Matt does have a Veil of Summer, this could be very bad if I attempt a Tendrils. Figuring out this Brainstorm. Have not played a land yet. Polluted Delta being sacrificed. And maybe unnecessarily all in here. Cabal Ritual. Another Cabal Ritual. Oh, is that? I think that might be like Flusterstorm and Infernal Tutor left in hand. That would just be... It's either an Infernal or a Tendrils. Either way, it's not lethal. Ooh. That is significant error. So not going to be able to defend the combo. Could have just thrown a Flusterstorm out there just to get rid of it. Just counter a less important spell if really need be, but I'm pretty sure that Brainstorm would have allowed for a better option. So a severe misplay there and a non-lethal line for game 2. There is no easier matchup in Magic than a bad combo player. Certainly not playing as well as possible there. Combo, one of those decks that you can actually just give the game to your opponent. And here we've got Dark Ritual, Lotus Petal, cracking it, Brainstorm. Empty the Warrens. So we got 10 Goblins on turn 1 on the play. Matt's going to have 2 turns to get this done. Let's see if he can do it. Even if he gets an Emrakul. It won't clear all the Goblins, though it'll likely be more than good enough because it'll do 30 damage in the air. So let's see how it plays out. Ponder. Lotus Petal. Fetching for Duress. And he cracks the Lotus Petal to Veil of Summer. Drawing a card. And oh, so close. He's got a Gristlebrand. Could have potentially show and tell the Gristlebrand if he had that Lotus Petal, though I don't know if he would have had all of the cards necessary for that. Not sure what he drew off of the Veil of Summer. But there we go. Just a quick empty ends up being enough to take down Show and Tell in game number 3, despite all of those Veil of Summers. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.